So lads, it's that time of the year again. It's that time of the year again where everyone gets really excited for like 3 hours and then we realize that like all of the big free agents are either signed in the first 5 minutes or they still happen for a while. And when we look back to 2019, which was probably the biggest like first day of free agency, we had the Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving decisions, which were decided literally on the minute. Because let's be real, every team is talking to every player. Can we just scrap the tampering rules? Because all of those tampering rules have done is like punish teams for like getting caught doing things they're already doing. Why don't they not just make it? You cannot talk to a player during the season. Let's scrap the whole you can't talk to them outside the free agency period. Let's just say you can talk to them whenever, just as long as the season's not on. Let's just say you can't talk to them during the season. And that stops all of this BS. It stops the whole word suddenly spreading to Woj and Woj leaking it in the trade not happening. Like the Bogdan Bogdanovic situation last year. Because you better believe any sort of rumblings, Woj and Shams are there like vultures. They're waiting to report. They're waiting to report stuff. And you know what? With the way NBA rules are, they might be finished. They might not happen. So it's just a really weird situation that I honestly just think, I understand not during the season. I understand not letting them talk to other players during the season. I'm fine with that. But let's just say once the season ends, not like put like a set period, because you better believe if your team tries to not speak to anyone until the day free agency opens, they've lost the player already. They've lost the player already because another team has. Another team's breaking the rules. So let's just make it fair for them all and let's just change the rules. Because it's just stupid. It's stupid. They're all talking to other teams. We all know it. It's just kind of stupid at this stage. But can we just say one thing? Shams is bodying Woj right now. Like, Shams is absolutely bodying Woj right now. Like, we're out here. Let's take a look at Woj's Twitter right here. So, Woj has tweeted out, as of right now, Woj has tweeted out in the last minute, 4 minutes ago, free agent Kelly Olynyk is quite a massive one there. I still can't believe that Nerlens Noel, man, the Sixers really gave him away for nothing, didn't they? Alec Burks, Lonzo, 14 minutes. And then look at the amounts that Shams has. Look at the amount of tweets that Shams has. Shams has Jared Allen 4 minutes ago. Jermichael Green. He's got the whole Saturans. He's the whole Lonzo Ball trade. He's got the Jimmy Butler, Boban, Mike Conley. He's got all of these. Shams is bodying Woj. He is absolutely bodying Adrian. Screw up. I struggle to pronounce Woj's second name, so I'm not going to say it. I really struggle to pronounce it, so he's Adrian. That's it right now. We got Shams, we got Adrian on this channel because I'm not butchering the spelling. I'm not butchering the pronunciation of Woj's second name because I know I'm going to do that. But again, Lonzo Ball has agreed with a deal with the Chicago Bulls. Am I a fan of that? I don't know. I honestly wanted Lonzo to go to the Hornets. Because if Lonzo goes to the Hornets, maybe, just maybe, LiAngelo suddenly plays with the Hornets. Am I the biggest fan of the Ball brothers? I mean, I think Lonzo's a fantastic player. I think LaMelo could be a fantastic player. Like, I was on this channel, I said it, there was equal chance of LaMelo Ball being a star player at 21 or as there was of him giving up the game of basketball by 21. He's going to be a star. And the big thing was him, the Spire Academy year until going to NBA were huge. You don't understand how big those 2 years were. Like, him coming back from Lithuania, where he struggled. Like, he was not good in Lithuania. Even for his age. He had some really good games, but I mean, he was seen as like uncoachable and stuff. And then he came back and played in the JBA. Man, he was 1 to 2 bad decisions away from maybe not making the NBA. But fair play to him. He knuckled down, changed everything about his game, and is now one of the best young players in the world. So fair play. Congratulations to LaMelo Ball for just completely changing the way he played the game of basketball. And he's going to be one of the best young players in the world. Lonzo Ball's still Lonzo. He's still the rookie. I think Lonzo in the right situation could be one of the best point guards in the league. Could be one of the best third, fourth options on a team. And I legitimately think he could be the third best player on a championship team if you put 2 great scorers around him. Problem is, he fits with Zach LaVine. But I mean, the Bulls aren't going anywhere anytime soon, are they? I'm sorry to all Bulls fans. They're just not. Like, the Bulls haven't been good since D Rose. Like, they trade for Nikola Vucevic and get worse. I don't know what it is with the Bulls. I really don't know what it is with the Bulls. I just don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. Another agreement here is Tim Hardaway Jr. agreeing a 4-year, $72 million deal to stay with the Dallas Mavericks. I like that. I do like that. Especially because it's looking like Kyle Lowry's going to Miami. That's a matter of when, not if. And has Woj just tweeted out? Oh, okay, I was about to say it's 15 new notifications for me, not 15. There's a 15 sign on my Twitter screen. Jared Allen to Cleveland is fine. But again, with Kyle Lowry going to Dallas, like you gotta get a secondary scorer around Luka, because it does get very stagnant when teams are guarding Luka. Completely just taking Luka out of the game. But the Olympics has shown, like, you don't even need a secondary ball handler. You just need dudes that can hit shots. I hope Dallas can get some shooters. I really hope Dallas can get some shooters around Luka, because, I mean, they might struggle. I like Boban with the Mavs. I liked Boban in that Clippers series. Do I like Boban starting 82 games a year in regular season? No. But do I like Boban playing 15 minutes a game, 3 games in a 7-game series to just show different looks? Of course I do. Like, there are like a lot of NBA playoffs is about matchups. It's about trying out new things. A lot of new things are tried in the playoffs, and their successes, like the Bucks ultra big lineup they ran with. And I think Boban Marjanovic is a really good player. He's not going to look great in the regular season. He's not going to play too many minutes in the regular season. I think he's a really good player for them to get back. Mike Conley going to the Utah Jazz on around $20 million a year. That's about what he's worth. I do like that one again. I think Utah, I don't know. I had Utah getting to the finals, and I still think the Jazz beat the Suns. I don't know why. I just think that the Jazz still beat the Suns. The Clippers obviously pulled off 2 big games. One probably the best player in Paul George's career in that series. And then Jimmy Butler, a max contract extension with the Heat. I'm a Heat fan, and I was okay with it until I saw this. I was like, oh yeah, fair enough. We're going to be paying a 26-year-old. A 36-year-old Jimmy Buckets. $50 million. I get it. Miami can't afford to lose Jimmy Butler. But this is just painful to look at. And again, I get it. It's the way contracts work. And you know what, Jimmy Butler, go make your money. But it's now making the Harden trade, the not making the Harden trade look even worse. Like, I was one of the people that were like, with Miami not giving up every bit of their future for James Harden. I was a big fan of that. I was like, you know what? They still got Hero. They still got Robinson. They might make it Eastern Conference Finals. And I still think they were a bit off it. But I wouldn't have been that surprised they made it this year. But still, I was one of the few people that were happy at the time. And then I realized Jimmy Butler is now making $50 million at 36. There is no championship window anymore for the Miami Heat. Give them Kyle Lowry. Like, they're going to be competitive. They're going to be competitive. No question about it. They're going to be competitive. Could they fluke a finals appearance? Maybe. But, like, this team, it needs Hero to step up big time. Hero needs to turn to bubble Hero, which he can do. And we've all seen a lot of players go through sophomore slumps and then pick it up. We've all seen that. Again, people are judging Hero by like 3-4 good games in the playoffs. It's not like he was consistently good even in the playoffs. But if he can become he still scored a lot of points. If he can become like an efficient 18, 19 points a game scorer, Jimmy Butler has, say, 2 good years left in him. They get Kyle Lowry. They still got Bam Adebayo. And you put some good veterans around them. Like, I still see the Heat being a really, really good team. But again, it is a problem with the NBA where you may as well call 22 of the 30 teams the Washington Generals, because of the fact that the game that you are being incentivized, if you're not going to win the championship, you are actually better off losing, which is again one of the reasons why I can't get too invested in an NBA team. I can't ever cheer on my team losing. As someone who's been a Leeds fan my entire life and has seen us losing non-stop, who has seen us down in the depths of League One, seen us losing, getting relegated, I cannot. That's the reason why I'm not that big a fan of the NBA. I cannot cheer a team losing. Or I'm not a fan of any specific teams. But still, this here makes me realize, look back in the Harden trade thinking, why the hell did they not just give up everything for Harden? Everything except for Jimmy and Bam. Doesn't matter. They should have just given up everything. Give their next 8 draft picks because, well, the next 5 draft picks because you better believe there's no future with a $50 million Jimmy Butler. Especially if the cap goes down. But, yeah, mad. But basically, with the Lonzo trade, Satoransky is going there as well. I mean, if Satoransky turns into FIBA Satoransky, we've all seen how good Satoransky can play for Czech Republic. Unbelievable against Canada. Pretty decent against America at times. And was fantastic in the World Cup back in 2019. Satoransky, if they let him play, is he as good as Lonzo? No. Is there as much of a difference between Satoransky and Lonzo as people are saying? No. Lonzo's better, but not by much. Satoransky is really good. But it all depends. It all depends. If he plays like he does with Czech Republic, he's very similar. If he plays like he has for a couple of years, he's going to struggle. Okay. The cap for 22. So the cap's going up. Okay. I don't know why I thought the cap was going down. That's interesting. And then, obviously, 5-year, $100 million deal. That's not bad for Jared Allen. I mean, that's fine. That's about right. That is about right for Cleveland. So, yeah, there's nothing too crazy. Michael Green, $9 million a year. That's all right. He did pretty well for the Nuggets last year. So, yeah, there's not really much going on right now. There's really not much going on right now. Like, at the end of the day, my biggest thing, the only thing I really care about is the Olympics basketball schedule. I just want to watch this Spain versus USA game. That's it. Like, I'm getting up at 2 in the morning. It's currently 11:25 p.m. I'm probably going to stay up. You know, I'm probably going to stay up to watch Spain, Slovenia. Then I'm going to maybe get an hour nap. Watch Germany, Slovenia, get an hour nap. With Spain, United States, because at the end of the day, they are the most important games. And these free agents, whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is. The NBA championship is not going to be decided by what happens in this free agency. There's no free agents really that are going to decide an NBA championship. They're going to make maybe some weak teams better. Like, the only one that's going to really make any big, like, domino that's going to make a huge difference is Kawhi Leonard. But at the end of the day, he's not going to play for next year. So nothing that happens here is going to really affect the NBA championship. And honestly, the Olympics, especially if someone like Slovenia or Spain wins, especially if Spain win today, or later on, I'm telling you, this is where I'll be making videos every single day. The Olympics suddenly becomes the most important basketball tournament of the last 17 years because you've got a bunch of people that actually care about winning for their country that may hit the highlight of their career. It'll be the highlight if Luka wins the Olympics. Luka could win 8 rings. Luka winning the Olympics will be more than all 8 of them combined if he does it with Slovenia. If Germany win, it'll be the biggest achievement for anyone on the German team. If Spain win, it'll be Pau Gasol's biggest achievement. He's won 2 rings. Maybe he could have won a Finals MVP in 2010. If Italy win, well, whatever, Gallinari's biggest achievement. Forget all the defensive player years. If France win, that's Rudy Gobert's biggest achievement. And Argentina, I mean, a 41-year-old Luis Scola winning a second would be huge. And if, again, for Australia, Paddy Mills, he's won a ring. Nothing on the Olympics. So yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. That is basketball news for today. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.